Hello everyone, it's your buddy Sven here, once again coming at you with another getting to know Warframe video. So this frame, I got a request from one of my friends to do Oberon. Now Oberon is obtained not in the usual fashion. You have to kill the Exodus units in the game that periodically show up in some mid to high level missions, or in later waves of survival and whatnot, and defense. And there's a chance that when the Xmas dies, it'll drop an Oberon piece, and then you have to go craft it like a normal deal, and then you can buy the Oberon blueprint from the shop, and you can build Oberon. Now, in my opinion, Oberon is a very interesting frame. He's kind of different, and he fills a lot of purposes. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and get into his stats. His base health is 125, going to 375 at rank 30. His armor is 150, putting him in that mid to high tank group. Not quite the tankiest, but he has quite the armor. His shield is 100, going to 300 at rank 30, and his power is 150 at rank 30. So his power is not fantastic, but that's okay. And his sprint speed is a flat 1, putting him actually in the slower end of frames, but he isn't quite super slow. Now, we're going to go ahead and get on into his abilities, because this is what everyone wants to know about Oberon. So, first off, we have Smite. Now, Smite is a very interesting move, focuses deadly energy within a target, and then projects it outward, damaging both the target and the surrounding enemies. This is a really cool ability, because, it's an AoE, and you can focus it on one target before sending it outward. Now, this damage is 50% impact and 50% radiation, which is really interesting, and it's considered a one-handed move, meaning it doesn't cancel reloading, shooting, charging, any of that stuff. Now, the strength, duration, range, and efficiency, as you guys know, I cover all that stuff with every single move. The strength, duration, range, and efficiency is as follows. The strength impacts the power of the move, as per usual. Duration has no effect, but the range increases the range, the cast radius and whatnot, and the range that you can actually peg people with. And the efficiency with all of his abilities is cost. That's usually a pretty good indicator. Usually things aren't stubborn, and they'll flow with cost and efficiency. His second move is Hallowed Ground. Now, Hallowed Ground sanctifies the ground before Oberon with Righteous Fire, inflicting damage to any enemy that stands in the flame. So basically, this is just an AoE move that enemies standing in it will continuously take damage. Now, strength, duration, range, efficiency. Strength increases the power damage of the move. Duration increases the duration. Range increases the cast radius, meaning it's a larger or smaller area, depending on if your range is up or down. And efficiency lowers the cost, or increases the cost. Now we have Renewal. Healing waves of energy flow outward from Oberon to his allies, regenerating health over time. Now, this also slows down bleed out, and it's a fantastic move. I like Oberon a lot. He's a kind of supporty tank. But anywho, the strength, duration, range, and efficiency for him is strength overall increases the amount of health that your ally will recover. Duration is a really interesting thing with Renewal. The higher your duration is, the quicker they heal. So the lower your duration is, the more time it takes in order to get the overall full amount of health. Range has no effect, and efficiency lowers or increases the cost. Now we have Reckoning. Quickly lifts enemies into the air and then hurls them down with conviction. Enemies who succumb to this power have a chance to spawn a health sphere. Now this is it's in my top 3 ultimates for the game. Reckoning is an amazing move. Again, the 50-50 impact radiation split for damage, and it will automatically have a confusion proc and a blind proc. This is amazing to do, because this is a huge CC if they survive, in addition to the knock up and down. Reckoning is a fantastic move. So the strength increases the damage, duration increases the procs, which are the confusion and the blind, and the range increases the cast radius, or decreases, and the efficiency adds or lowers to the cost. So overall, his abilities are fantastic in my mind. The energy cost for each: Smite is a 25, Hallowed Ground is a 50, Renewal is a 25 with a 5-second tick, and Reckoning is 100 energy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go into my preferred way to build him and what his polarities are. By default, he has a V polarity here and 2 V polarities in his actual slot. I'm playing Energy Siphon just because it's my preferred choice. I would format it to give him a line aura, but for those of you who like things like Steel Charge and Rifle Amp, he automatically syncs up with those polarities. I also prefer playing Vitality over Redirection. My Oberon's level 9, so I do not have a fully loaded out Oberon, but I have a really good grasp of what he does. He overall gains more health as he levels up, so I prefer Vitality, and you can go away from Redirection, in my opinion. Now, my preferred loadout for him is the Soma Prime, Twin Grakatas, and Dragon Nakana. My reasoning on this is that Oberon is a very flexible frame, so you get to play what you're comfortable with. The fact of the matter is most Warframes are pretty comfortable with just about any kind of weapon. So playing the Soma Prime, Twin Grakatas, and Dragon Nakana, I feel perfectly okay doing that because that's what I'm comfortable with. I love these weapons with all my heart. I have a lot of time logged on them, so I really know how to play with them. Also, I have the mods in there, which make them pretty strong. So as a result, that's how I load out my Oberon. Anywho, this concludes our getting to know Oberon video. I wanted to kind of keep this short, sweet, and to the point. Now, if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I will answer your Oberon-related questions or any other questions that you may have. So anywho, if you like what you heard in this video, please leave a like down below, and please hit that big red button down there that says subscribe. Not only will you be able to see my videos when they come out and all that fun stuff, I'll definitely appreciate it, and I'll love you for it. Anywho, this has been Sven. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.